Good evening, everybody. Hello, how's it going? What's up, Bacon Copter? Trogdor the Meminator, I see you there. What's up, Fury Fighter? Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday. I hope you're doing well. I am doing quite fine myself. Had a lovely day. I've been eating really hearty lately. Very apropos for tonight. What's up, Dominic? Um, we've been getting a lot of meals to celebrate the holidays. I had a big budget for dinner yesterday, and we got steak and mashed potatoes and pasta from Stonefire Grill. And then tonight, my wife wasn't feeling up to cooking anything for dinner, so I swung by In-N-Out and got us some burgers. And that Squirrel stew? No, squirrel stew is not on the menu over here. Sorry, Eva. What's up, Hand of Stand? You made it to a stream. Awesome. Glad you're here. And an auspicious stream at that. I'm not gonna ramble too much at the beginning here because we got a lot to do. We're trying to finish Resident Evil tonight. I'm hoping that's a thing that can actually happen. Where do you say that? Because you have sushi eating contest with your friend. Oh wow, who won? I think that's the most important question here. Big food energy? Yeah, definitely. Jealous, you'd really like a nice burger. I I'm spoiled for choices here in Los Angeles because we have all the chains, we have all the good chains, In and Out and Fat Burger and stuff, but we also have like smaller like mom and pop and diner places. Like there's one right on the corner here. I can actually walk to it called Why Not Burger. It's the letter Y and then not and burger because I mean why not have a burger, right? They do really like if you've ever had like a nice thick ass diner burger, that's what they serve there with the big thick fries, thick crispy fries. Oh Jesus. Yep. Yeah, McDonald's is a bit niche. You did. Congratulations, Hand. Put lots of wasabi. He ate his without. Oh, damn. That's an accomplishment for sure. Wish Twitch had a thing where you could censor what you write, like in Discord, to avoid spoilers. That would be smart, actually. I'm kind of surprised they don't have that. It might help more than a few people on this platform from getting banned. I was excited when they opened a Fat Burger near us, but it was really? Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I've only had Fat Burger like 2 or 3 times, but I really liked it. It's Amazon. Good point. Best local diner doesn't salt their burger patties. That's so weird. Sounds absolutely bizarre. So, other than that, not too much to report. I had a bunch of free time today. Finally, thank God. I am currently playing through the Ragnarok expansion to Titan Quest. That was the first expansion that THQ Nordic put out after they launched the Anniversary Edition, and it's actually really good. Like so far, Titan Quest Ragnarok feels like a logical continuation of the game in a way that the Atlantis expansion absolutely did not. So I'm hoping to. I would really like to review both of them next week while I've got them kind of fresh on my mind. But if for some reason you're a broke brain person like me and you still enjoy you some Titan Quest, so far Ragnarok yay, Atlantis nay, and it's going to be a while before I can see the third expansion because that's at the very end of the game. What's up, Lojo High? Yay, free time! Love their other food. The burgers aren't worth it. That's a shame. Last time I went to visit the girlfriend and we were like, Sonic, yay, and it was gag-inducingly bad. I don't think I've ever had Sonic, come to think of it. Have you played more Gothic? Not a chance. Gothic is not my kind. I am hoping that with our Eurojank initiative for January, I would genuinely really like to find a Eurojank game that's worth playing through. I know y'all enjoyed Gothic. I know if I continued to stream Gothic, it would do well in terms of viewership and enjoyment and stuff. The hang up there is I don't like it that much. However much fun you were having watching it, I wasn't really enjoying playing it that much. It's slow. and confounding and just, yeah. So I'm really hoping that we can find something that kind of splits the difference. Something that has all that weird jank and charm, but is actually like fun for me to play. So Sonic's good for slushies once every 6 months or so and nothing else. Not even the grilled cheese ain't good anymore. That sucks. Miss Servants, all British people is Baldur's Gate Eurojank. It's not that janky, is it? If you're enjoying it, is it really Eurojank? That seems like a sort of chicken the egg problem. Let's do Cyberpunk 2077. That's pretty Eurojank. I would not be against that at all. I would be willing to give that a try. Anyway, speaking of not being against things, we have a mission this weekend. We are trying to finish Resident Evil tonight and System Shock 2 tomorrow night. Yes, I'm streaming Sunday night. That is so we can clear the deck. We can clear the way for our precious little analog pocket here to spirit us along for some full playthroughs of classic Game Boy games. Namely, I have them right here, in fact, in their protective cases. Namely, Super Mario Land 2, Final Fantasy Legend 3, also known as Saga something. I don't actually know what it was called in Japan. I know it's a Saga game, that's it. What one? Super Mario Land 2. But that one's going to take us like a single night. So I was like, okay, I'll take the second place game. Unfortunately, second place was a three-way tie between Metroid 2, Link's Awakening, and Final Fantasy Legend 3. So I took the wheel. I seized my fate, and I decided we're going to do Final Fantasy Legend 3. Because it's been entirely too long since we did 1 and 2. And I at least want to wrap this trilogy. I would like to continue trying Saga games at least, but at first I want to polish off these 3. My old ass is going to be taking a lot of naps while you play that one. I was playing 2 when you started watching. Oh, cool. I'm going to make you drink so much for picking the one I have no interest in. Oh, there will be fights in chat. Don't worry, though. Here's, like, Metroid 2 and Link's Awakening is pretty much guaranteed. Like, Link's Awakening we're absolutely going to do. I low-key want to play through the entire Legend of Zelda series over the course of my streaming life. That's going to happen eventually. I mean, we're up to it in our playthrough. We've beaten Zelda 1, 2, and Link to the Past, so it's next. But yeah. I wouldn't worry about that too much. Kind of the same thing with Metroid. We did Metroid and Super Metroid. We skipped over 2. We'll get to that one eventually, for sure. Men is naps in the evening so I can stay up until 4 to watch. Not while you're playing. Oh, of course. Just a game. That's why I'm not as interested in Link's Awakening as your favorite Zelda game. Well, hopefully you'll be around for that one when we do it, whenever it is that we do it. Hey, look! It's Resident Evil, but it's not choppy, and chat isn't a whole minute behind the gameplay. Isn't that novel? Thanks, Internet. You're my bestest friend. What the fuck were we doing? We got the thing, didn't we? There was a thing, and we got it. So I could put this thingy do back. Let's go ahead and make the thing. I'm very excited to make the thing. I did it! I made the thing. Look. It is the second stone and metal object. Excited for you to get to the FMV DCI Zelda game. How's your desync of 469 butt seconds? Go all the way. Yeah, we gotta go all the way back. We gotta hike our way back. Yeah, no, I'm keeping it. Fuck you. Mine. Welcome to the second half of the game. What's up, Manic? The real Resident Evil starts here. I just finished the tutorial. God, wouldn't that be something? The whole ass mansion was the tutorial. Apologize in advance, everyone. This is the mood I'm in after the day I had. I'm guessing you had quite the day. Is that all the items? Okay, that was all, yeah. We did. We definitely got killed. We got killed off screen by a hunter. Not last time, but the time before. That was some time ago. Commissioning art sucks because it makes me anxious to say this isn't right. Ah, I know what you mean. I do know what you mean. Somebody's making growly noises. I don't like it. Also, I cannot fucking navigate these. Your day was frustrating too. I'm sorry to hear that, Nemrin. Oh! That motherfucker almost threw up on me. That's gross. What the fuck is wrong with these people? That's so nasty. Going back and forth someone and you just want to give up. Ah, that sucks, dude. I know that feeling and it absolutely sucks. Now we can watch zombies barf, so there's that. Fuck you mean these people? These irresponsible party people that are trying to vomit on my nice shoes. Look at this asshole. Look at that asshole. Look at all these assholes. Well, this is full of assholes. I'm surrounded by assholes. Super Meat Boy Forever. I had totally forgot that was coming. Cool. All right, Trogdor. I think we can take a peek-see at that. The second mansion is upside down. I would fucking love it if that was the case. Shouldn't speak so candidly of your chat. Oh, so in addition to Titan Quest, I was playing some Mega Man too. I have the Mega Man... I have the 2 original Mega Man Legacy collections on Steam. And I've decided that it's gonna take so long to catch up to the Mega Man games just through Nintendo Power. I'm gonna go ahead and play them on my own, because that way when we do get to them in Nintendo Power, I won't need to flail so much to get through them. So Mega Man 2 or some Mega Man 2. So on the first Legacy collection, I finished 1, 2, 4, and 5. So today I finished 3. I'd been putting 3 off because I think we're going to stream it soon. It's in the next volume of Nintendo Power we're going to do. But I got impatient. I decided to just do it. I'm going to do 6 next. I've never played 6. So I'm going to try 6 on my own and see how it goes. Have the 15th anniversary on your OG Xbox versus the Superior Collection. I like the Legacy Collection. I'll admit it feels a little weird. Like I have noticed, especially since I can just boot it up on my AVS and play it. It does feel a little bit different. I don't know if it's an input delay thing or an emulation thing, but but it's good enough for me. And plus, it has built-in rewind, so even if I feel like I get robbed by falling in a pit or getting a cheap hit, I can just rewind it away. Do you hate Mega Man 3? Mega Man 3 is my favorite. Mega Man 3 is my favorite of the NES Mega Mans. If I had to rank the NES Mega Mans, I think it would be 3, 2, 5, 4, and 1. I think 3 is my favorite. 2 is a classic, but like 3 just does more. 5 is actually not as bad as I remember. I remembered it being like just the biggest asshole of a game, but it really wasn't that bad. 4 is an asshole. 4 is like super annoying. And the only reason I rank it higher than 1 is 1 has some parts that are just like borderline impossible. Yeah, I left it off because I knew we were going to be getting to it in Nintendo Power soon, and I thought I should wait so it's a bit fresher. But I got impatient and I decided to play it tonight because I didn't feel like starting 6. Should stream Mega Man 6. I really enjoyed it. If I could find the time, I could sequence skip and stream Mega Man 6 sometime. A long time ago, when I was still doing marathon streams, I had an idea to do a Mega Manathon and just like stream Mega Man games until I physically couldn't stream Mega Man games anymore. Bloop. Bloop. Gundams fit neatly in the door. Open it? Yes. Let's go. It's an old typewriter. If I had an ink ribbon, I could save my... Fuck you. Is there an item box down here? Okay, there's an item box down here. Well, that's convenient. Laugh if it was just a brick wall behind the door, yeah. We have made it to the stairway. A brick wall, but a slot for three trophies. Yeah, that'd be pretty great. Alter B1. Interesting. When you beat the game, okay. I want to just beat the game my own way, and then after I finish it, then we can talk about the other option. At this point, I really don't want to be dragged into doing anything specific. Exactly why you asked, yeah. I appreciate you asking. I'm glad you asked. It's good that you asked. Well, that's ominous. What is all this? Hey, I know that guy.
Jill, you're alive.
Why are you surprised?
I was worried because I thought you were...
Damn!
Start talking.
Nice.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me.
Big fucking gun. Yeah, I know her. Jesus Christ.
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun.
Sure.
Thanks,
Go
Jill.
for it. So, what are we doing? Holy Jesus. I can't fucking see what's going on. No, I want you to go over the edge. Shoot her again! Shoot again, Barry! Ugh, gross. Go, Barry, go! Go! Okay. I want her to fall down. Should we do these fixed camera angles? Yeah. Oh, wait. I can push this. Oh, I can push these. Okay, hang on. Well, Barry, wait a sec. Give me a sec, Barry. Okay, maybe not in that direction, Barry. Maybe in that direction? I don't know. What have we done? Okay. So, okay, so that was Lisa. That was the girl, the child of the guy who designed the mansion. I remember. I'm sure they're gone and we will never see them again. We got so she got shot up with some mixture of viruses that made her like a turbo zombie, like basically unkillable. And we got a log from her earlier that she wanted to be reunited with her mother. She took her mother's skull. Is she gonna be a Cubone the next time we see her? Yeah, I think that's all she wanted. Inside this coffin of a skeleton. Wait, there's something else. Oh, see? Family picture. This person's Terry's part. It's a letter. To my Lisa, day by day I can feel my consciousness drifting further away. The shots given to me by men in white clothes made some of Mommy's itching go away. Today they gave me another shot saying it was nutrition. When they give me the shots, Mommies can think straight, but Mommy's shocked and sad because Mommy's unable to think of you all the time. Mommy's afraid of forgetting everything, especially the memories of you and Daddy. What your faces look like, how we used to be together. They're all starting to disappear into somewhere dark in my mind. Oh, Lisa, I wish I could touch your face and hold you in my arms right now, so I can hold on to our wonderful memories of you and Daddy. Lisa, we can't stay here any longer. We have to escape. I have good news. Lisa has lots of face you can touch now. Listen to me, Lisa. Our chance to escape is the next time when we go to that lab together. We'll both pretend that we were both unconscious, and when that man in white clothes is off guard, that will be our chance. When we're on the outside, let's look for Daddy together. Okay, sweetie? Be strong, Lisa. November 13th, 1967. Jessica Trevor. Never heard from again. We're good here. You coming, Barry? You wanna join me for this? Do I need to talk to him? Are you good? Just gonna hang out? Oh, I do need to talk to him. Okay.
I don't believe that thing's really dead.
Oh.
Leave this place up to me and go on ahead.
Okay.
We're not gonna talk about why Barry almost shot Jill in the face. We're just gonna leave that. We're cool, I guess. So as you plan on doing Chris's scenario? Do I plan on... Oh, that's a good one. Oh my god, that's a good one. Don't mock me, you little shit. Oh, I'm over here. Look at that. All right. By the way, there's a new Dragon Coin option that y'all are never going to see because someone is always going to be pushing it, and there's a 10-minute cooldown on it. But it's to tell me to hydrate. Thank you. That's some good water. Drowned pissant. Oh. We get along so well, you and I, chat. Circular depression. There's an eagle-shaped download carbon. Alright, I need... Oh, God. Wolf shape. Okay, I need an eagle emblem and I need a wolf emblem. Good conflict. Healthy conflict. Hand of Stan, thank you so much for gifting a sub. I really appreciate that, dude. Next question is when you're doing Chris's scenario. There's large iron door and it won't budge. Okay. So... No, they're not. There are no items here. This area is green. If you do that fight with Chris, Lisa can knock Wesker off the edge and nothing happens plot-wise. Like nothing, it didn't happen. But wait, why would Wesker be involved? Why would you ever knock dear Wesker off? Is Barry still here? Barry is in fact still here. Barry is just chilling. You're Chris, you need a reliable friend. Barry is around. Wesker's the most reliable friend. First person of the players got out the cutscene the wrong way, and Lisa knocked them off the edge. Barry isn't in Chris's scenario. That's interesting. The whole dual storytelling thing that a lot of Resident Evils do, I think, is really neat. Okay, do I actually have something for this? I've got some cranks. Broken shot now. I have an MO disc for something eventually. Wait a minute. Eagle of South, Wolf of North. Fuck's sake. Is there a special way to use it? I want a mod that replaces the enemies with different types of boulders. Alright, well that was simple. Haha, get coined, idiot. Eagle of South Wolf. We had a lot of good lines in the original RE. Why could we switch them on here? It'd be neat. It would be neat if they had really granular options for this remake. Like you could play through all the remake stuff, but with the original voice acting, for example. I guess it wouldn't work because they changed up some of the actual events in this. So even if you opted for the old voice acting, there'd be new voiced scenes that are totally different. Did you get crushed by the big ass boulder? Yes, I got squished by the first boulder as my controller was acting up. Cares with shitty auto quality, put a disclaimer, make it DLC. But how would you handle the scenes that didn't even exist in the original? Would you just leave them silent? Would you put the new voice acting in alongside the old voice acting? Or would you do new voice acting and try to emulate the style of the old voice acting? Sure, control. I don't know why I bother trying to explain anything to you people. Medal of Wolf. Subtitle it. Put in cards like it was a silent film. I like that. Maybe some of you haven't been around for this, but you know how sometimes I've been running around and she'll just start walking like that? I'm not like half tilting the stick. Like sometimes the game just doesn't read what I'm doing as running. And of course, one of the situations where that happened was the first time where I tried to run away from the fucking boulder. Hey, that's pretty cool. Game is really good at making things look wet. Achievement unlocked where the magic happens. Huge elevator shaft. Also, it appears to be some kind of water storage tank. This is... Sign reads, will not open it unless in first class emergency. Well, we better hurry up and cause a first class emergency. Chat, please don't notify me of how wet you are. Please. If I had an ink ribbon, where will I find it at? Oh. Yes. We need moist Rambo. I won't, I'll leave it to your imagination. I don't know, I can imagine quite a bit. This track still makes you uneasy. Laboratory B2. I hear zombies. It's time for the hardcore nudity segment. Oh, it's a zombie researcher. Wow, look at the chunk he's got removed from his coat. That's really cool. That one's kind of fast. Okay. Somebody's doing some amateur herbalism down here. Ooh, nice try. Well, I hope this opens. Okay, it does. Good. Good! They're wearing clothes. Boo! We didn't ask for this. No one asked for this. PS1 version of the zombies down here were naked and some respawn. Huh. This is full of locked doors. Look at that. What do we got? Raccoon herb. What's this? Clark David. Sure, give me the extract. Gail Holland. Okay. Memo on the message board catches your attention. There is something scrawled in the notepad. To use the electronic door, place the initials in alphabetical order. Okay, but like why? A, B. E, F. I need... We gotta put the CD one here. Yes, use it. And use it! Okay. Oh, I found some. Researcher's letter. June 8th, 1998. My dearest Ada. Surely that's not a coincidence. By the time you read this letter, I'll no longer be the person you once knew. The results of my test came out today, and as I suspected, it came out positive. Oh, this poor bastard's got quarantined for 2 weeks. I feel like I'm teetering on the edge of reason just thinking about my impending doom. I would give anything not to have to become one of them. A mask wearer. As far as I know, you're not infected. I sincerely hope things do not reach such desperate pass, but if it's turned out that you are now the last person remaining alive, I want you to get the material from the visual data room. Then activate the self-destruct system in the power room and escape from here. Please do everything in your power to make this whole accident public. That sounds like a very Ada thing to do. You could possibly go Wong. If you think that's foreshadowing, you're all Wong. If everything is still running normally, you should be able to release all the locks using the security system. I've set up the terminal in the small security room so you can log in the system using my name and your name as the password. You'll need another password to release the lock of the door in the basement, level 2, where the visual data room is located. As a safety measure, I've coded that password into an X-ray picture. I know you, and I'm sure you'll be able to work it out without any trouble. There's just one more thing, and it's my last request. I hope you never have to lay eyes on me in the state, but if you do happen to run into me in my hideous form, I beg you to put me out of my misery. I hope you understand. Thank you, Ada. Yours truly, John. John, Ada. Oh, good thing Leon never had to see that. Part of it is glowing red. 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 Colon, esophagus. What was the last one? In the middle. Point where you have to put in passwords for a second one, put in mole, it's an Easter egg and not a trolling thing, though I don't know if you get the reference, chat mate. In RE2, Ada's friend was she was looking for her boyfriend John. Oh wow. Cell. C-E-L-L. Okay, cool. Head to that other room. This. Levers for releasing the door locks. Now we can just release the locks on the levers. Hell in a cell. Okay, I got squidging around in there. Ah! Zambos, why? Ah! Get off. Torch. Sure, yeah, I'll take the randomly placed dagger. Tiny eggs cling to the sides of the containers. That doesn't sound good. Also had to change the remasters a tad down here. There are little things you can interact with that used to be modeled as Nintendo GameCubes. That's cute. Lock. Symbol resembling a power area is carved in the lock. Okay. Place is gross and claustrophobic. Bullets. V-Act, researchers note. There's now evidence that when the host loses consciousness, the body goes into a dormant state. During this time, the virus becomes active and rapidly transforms and reconstructs the basic composition of the body. The host eventually mutated into a humanoid creature. We call them V-Acts. His speed and amazing muscular development are particularly noteworthy. After transformation, it becomes much more agile and aggressive. Already 4 of our researchers have died from trying to feed it, turning the place into an instant bloodbath. Ever since this tragic and barbaric accident, we have decided to call this kind Crimson Heads. A dangerous and precious prototype specimen can't be left there. We have to figure out a way to deal with it. Termination is definitely not an option. We finally decided to freeze the specimen and confine the body inside the basement of the backyard cemetery. So, okay. So that's what I saw. Oh god, this is fucking... Can I combine this with... Yes! Giant pile of herb. Sure, give me that. Alright, this room's clean. Didn't take a nap today, fading fast. Good night, y'all. Good luck storming the lab audits. Thank you, Dominic. Have a good one. Hope to see you tomorrow, actually. Log in. John. Ada. They actually let them use a 3-letter password. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. Permission denied. Try enter password. Sell. Permission granted. Unlocked. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Okay, so this unlocked 2 specific rooms. I really like that little wireframe. Oh shit, I forgot. Sorry. What does it do, Fury? I was so proud of actually remembering something for once. He goes, wow, you're a nerd. Password in the OG and declines it, but you get a tofu voice line from RE too? Okay. I see. Oh, hello. And goodbye. I don't actually know who Tofu is. Like, I've heard of their existence, but I haven't played enough RE to know who that actually is. It's a block of tofu. Like, is it like zombie tofu? Oh, there's a bunch of shit. So, I'm just gonna grab this. And we're gonna take it back to an item box. Here's a meat substitute. I would deal with that guy, but I want to make sure I can actually get everything out of that room, so I don't have to go back first. Let me go stash this stuff. The joke that tofu is a one-hit wonder. So is there like some joke characters on Tofu is what the devs use to practice hit detection. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I think I might fuck this up. Yo! Too slow. Too slow. Tofus with the devs use a practice hit detection in RE 1.5, RE2. You unlock them as scenarios after beating the game a few times. As you get to a certain point in the police station with only a knife. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna use some of these, I think. I guess I can keep that one. Let's go there. I'm probably gonna need this, but I can come back for it. Okay. He also had Japanese voice lines for when he got injured and would change from white to like blue purple as he got hurt. That's cool. That sounds really funny. You have to get high ranks in all the scenarios, so I see why you weren't sure what it was. Yeah, that is not something that I'm going to find. I did some of that stuff in RE4. Like I did unlock a whole bunch of the bonus stuff in RE4. I was pretty into that one. During Thanksgiving, be a tofurkey. Be professional in RE4. I definitely didn't do that. That was a task. Alright, this room. Let's clean this room out. Didn't think it was that hard until that boss on the island. Holy shit. X-ray photograph, skeleton structure displayed. Isn't quite human. Still clear liquid. You'd probably be better off not touching it. Totally domed that guy. There we go. You dead? Nope, you're not. Oh, good. Oh, that was really fortuitous. Boss and professional is insanely tanky. There seems to be something behind the sturdy door. Open it? No. Facts. Sanitation Division, Manager of Sanitation for Raccoon Disaster Contingency Committee. The contents of the facts are confidential and intended for the name and copies of the everything in the context of the facts must be destroyed immediately. Somebody fucked up. We expect significant increase in the damage done by the recent T-virus outbreak than initially estimated. There are several concerns. First concern, more than half of the researchers have been affected by the T-virus and died. It has also been reported that almost all the survivors of this accident are starting to show symptoms of the T-virus infection. Second concern, our secret security patrol team has also been completely eradicated. Therefore, our most secret research is in danger of public disclosure. Quick actions are demanded to prevent mass media coverage. Third concern, there's a high possibility that most of the specimens are running loose inside the compound. We expect many casualties to follow. However, yet unfortunate, these casualties underscore the success of our research results. Actions must be taken to prevent our research results from being made public. Suspect the first official intervention will come from the state police and STARS. We strongly recommend taking measures against them first. Cool. Security system passcode transmission device. This looks like a GameCube. If you had an MO disc, you could. Oh, fuck. God. That was the GameCube? Okay. They didn't change a whole lot. Warning, fuel may explode if shaken or jarred. Looks like a refueling device. Okay. Boy, I'm really glad that guy doesn't have a head anymore. Also, there's a hand on this cart. I guess that makes it a... You know what? I can't bring myself to make that joke. It's too obvious. I'm not falling for it. It's too obvious. Naren's got it. Naren's got you covered. Legally distinct cube device. Okay, so we need the MO disc down in that little teeny room. What about this room? Oh, there's something on that... Oh, fuck. There's something on that desk that I never noticed. I was just reminding us he's a coward. Take the M... There's another MO disc. Okay. I like how it's labeled Parasol. Screen for use with the movie projector. Yep. Daddy shell. Security protocols. Guys, music not even playing makes me anxious. Love the game sound design so much. Level 1, heliport for executive use only. This restriction does not apply in the event of an emergency. Basement level 1, passage to heliport entry is prohibited unless accompanied by a consultant researcher or the chief of security. Unauthorized persons entering the heliport will be shot on sight. Elevator, the elevator stops during emergencies. Basement level 2, visual data room for use by the special research division only. All other access to the visual data room must be cleared with Keith Arving, room manager. Basement level 3, prison sanitation division controls the use of the prison. At least one consultant researcher, E. Smith, S. Ross, A. Wesker, must be present if viral use is authorized. I'm guessing he was part of the sanitation division. Because he's a piece of trash. Triple lock door entry into the room is limited to the sole person who deactivates the lock with all of the passcodes. Accessing the exclusive output terminals located in each section of the senior researchers deactivates the lock. Power room. In this room, nitro compound is used as the primary fuel source of power. Access is limited to headquarters supervisors. Restriction may not apply to consult researchers, special officers, transportation. Passcode output terminals use and access. Use and access of the output terminals is limited to access vision. Basement level 4, regarding the progress of Tyrant after the administration of T-Virus. Illegible hereafter. Found the MO disc, but you still need to find Larry Curly and Shemp disc. Nobody ever seems to remember the Shemp disc. MO disc contains secret for eternal life. Wesker found because blown up in the mansion explosion. There's a little room over here. No, there's totally a little room over here. There's very clearly, like, extremely obviously a little room over here. Is there like a button for it? Is there like a thing? Passcode entry terminal. Use it? Sure. Oh, I don't know the passcode. People don't remember the Zeppo disc either. What is this? How many fucking things are there? Oh, you fuck. Alright, we're gonna handle those two. Because this is getting annoying. Okay. Mo disc. Mo problem. Nades. Okay, where's my thing? Lighter. Fuel canteen. Alright, I'm gonna go fuck them up. So unlock a new monster after raise the monol to have 80 plus fame and drop to 65. Someone will graffiti on the monster. This is amusing. Oh. Oh, Christ. Okay, he did. We just leave the ammo just behind, don't even read it. What a waste star is great. Oh, there you are. Come here, buddy. I've always hated these combat controls. By this point, you were loaded and just headshot these guys with your assault shotty. Sit your ass down. Use. No. Chill. There we go. Ah. Alright. They cooked. Okay. So that's that. Alright, let's go use the slide projector first. And then we'll gather up the MO discs and go shove them in that computer downstairs. They have ceased to be. This is good. Film has been set in place. View it? Yes. Umbrella, bioorganic weapon official report. MA39, Cerberus. Zambi Dog. FI03, Neptune. Zambi Shark. MA121, Hunter. Big Asshole. T002, Tyrant. Some Guy. Bioorganic Weapons Research Group. Development Staff. 834-170-623. 834-170-623. That I can write. One of those development staff looked familiar. Probably the asshole who wears sunglasses at night. I made it red. 8462. Okay. Okay. I don't suppose that's why I cram in here, is it? And so it is. 86753. Will you take the laboratory key? Sure. Some sort of image editing equipment. It looks like you can use it to view Kenneth's. We can finally watch Kenneth's film. Let's watch Kenneth's home movie.
Get away from me! No!
Get away from me! No! Well, that was enlightening. Cinematography sucked. Yes, yes, it did. Zombies are hospitals. You're tearing me apart, zombie. Videos, cam recordings. Another item in here somewhere? If you could run, that would be great. There's a map of the lab. There's just a map of the laboratory. Oh, that's... Jesus, it's huge. 4 floors of this place. Christ. Okay, now we're done. It turns out Kenneth got killed. Ken drowned. Now I can take this ammo disc. Yes, give it. Kenneth is pretty scary as a zombie. Did he even know the frequency, though? Let's box this. I have 13 ink ribbons. I don't think I'm going to use them all tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and save it. Can't you say that? Wrong way. I guess we'll go cram the MO discs into that GameCube and see what happens. One dangerous zombie mode is kind of hilarious. Oh, it's for these thingy-doos. That's one where Kenneth goes from jump scare zombie to a zombie covered, and if I touch you, you injure me. Oh, yeah, you mentioned that. Not necessary to use this now. Oh, I need to find a bunch of those, huh? It's one disc per GameCube, huh? The invisible enemies plus that is not, it's just ridiculous. Only for those that mastered the game, not me. Okay, okay. I bet I think this key will let me into some of these other rooms. The Angie. Oh yeah, that's right. Keys, you use keys automatically. What was that? The fuck is that noise? I hate it. Joe, what the fuck are you doing? I can't see any goddamn thing. Somebody's stomping around in here and I can't fucking see him. What the f- Oh my Jesus God! Okay, I hate this thing. What the f- Oh no! Okay. Craig Miosh. This is Craig. I'll see you right when you close your eyes in real life. I guess there isn't... Okay, there's another vent up here. So, can I unlock this door? Rusted shut and won't budge. Okay. Wait, there's the thing. Okay. Fly human hybrids made by the virus. Amazing. That's... So happy to hear about that. Now where are we? Okay, now I'm on the other side of this room. So antitoxins, body bag. Quite old. Oh, it's another GameCube. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, 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 beep. Seems to have unlocked something. Oh, oh, oh. You get it. Aha! I have solved the puzzle and claimed the shotgun shells for my own. Okay. So many Resident Evil virus creatures can't remember the ones that are only in one game. Further use for the key. Okay, so the key was just for these two doors. That's good. Okay, that was the operating room I was just in. Let's see. Elevator isn't working. It looks like you have to operate the switch on the right-hand side. Here's the control panel. Press switch. Doesn't seem to be getting any power. Okay. We'll have to power this thing back up. Wow, another save room? Holy shit. Yours is an item. Nope, it's a save room. I mean, if you're gonna keep throwing ink ribbons at me, I'm gonna keep using them. The Monol is fully grown already. I have a question. What's the goal of the Monster Rancher games? Like, I know you create and collect monsters, but what are you doing with them? Is it like a Pokemon thing where you're trying to prove you're the very best? Make money, memes. Do I have some normal grenade shells laying around somewhere? I don't. Trying to raise yourself to rank S and then beat the top 4 tournament. Okay. So kind of a similar concept to Pokemon then. Not entirely unlike the Pokemans. Run monster cockfights and get money to pay for more monster cockfights. Alright, somebody's making horrible squidgy noises, and I think I know why. Yep, I know why. Ow, my ankles. Warning, fuel may explode if shaken or jarred. Fine. Great. Give me that. How much did that hurt? Okay, that... Getting swiped in the ankle didn't actually hurt that much. That's good. Fuck off, man. Everybody, fuck off. Oh, I wasted a shotgun shell. Pokemon, but you can make monster out of your corn CDs. Looks like the insect things replaced the monkey things from the original. Really? That doesn't sound any better. I don't actually know why I'm going in here. Oh, maybe this is why. Hang on a second, buddy. So they're the same enemies, they gave them a different aesthetic for the remake? Ugh. So I hate these. Okay, you know what? We'll deal with you later. They were always supposed to be insects. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, why don't you fucking chill? Lab self-destruct mechanism, it's huge. What's this? There's no power to the main elevator. Start it up? Yes. System 1 initialized. Appears to need some kind of fuel. Okay, so we have to refuel the thing. And then we can self-destruct this whole stupid place. I would like to blow this place up. I don't know about you. I unlocked that one door. All the levers. Nice try, idiot. All right, okay. Monster Type Monster Rancher 2, where a fan sends you a wooden doll. If your monster dies, the soul possesses the doll. In Japan, it's called Chucky. We got Racky instead. Cool. Where are we going now? Going down, down, down. Further and further. I bet one of those chimera fucks is gonna come out of there at some point. I know that guy!
Jill?
Chris, you're alive!
Of course I'm alive. Jill, there's something big going down, and I don't think we're part of the equation.
I have to get you out of here.
You have a
It
lockpick.
won't open.
You have a lockpick.
Wait, I'll be back to get you out.
Okay, no sightseeing though.
You have a lockpick. A lockpick. So I guess we'd better let Chris out before we blow up the entire lab. Be pretty neat unlocks one involves having a certain monster be rank B in the winter, digs up a hot spring and unlocks a slime girl and an omanite-like monster. Okay, so I need to get... Okay, I need to fuel up this capsule. I need to fuel up this capsule, and I need to get it to... There's a 100% chance I'm going to blow myself up with this capsule. But I did save over in that other room, and I just went down and got the capsule, and then did some running around, so... I guess we'll see how it goes. Main ingredient in this fuel appears to be a nitro compound. Running could result in a fatal explosion. Okay. Do you want to get rid of it quickly so run your ass off? I mean, just so we're all clear, I'm definitely going to die doing this the first time. I don't think there's any question of that. As part of the speedrun is hilarious. Is there some kind of trick that speedrunners do? Yeah, fuck off. Is your controller gonna start running automatically now instead? No, I feel pretty confident I'm gonna screw something up. There's a formula that'll tell you after you die more than 5 times or you finish this part. Is this some kind of like stutter step thing that keeps it from triggering but still lets you run? I don't know how I've played this game so much and not noticed this yet. But Jill's boobs bounce a lot when she's moving. Like, unnaturally so. One might say even supernaturally. I guess I didn't notice because I've been running everywhere. And now that I'm not running everywhere, it's way the fuck more obvious. Like Jello. So was the fuel thing down here? Or was this the card reader? It's the fuel thing. Yes. I did it! Yeah, like Jello. I think that's a really good way to put it. Like fucking Jello. It's like they wanted to license boob physics from the Dead or Alive team, but they couldn't afford the good shit. So they're just like, just give us whatever stock thing you got. It'll work. Fuck off. On easier modes, you can run like 12 steps. On hard, you get under 6. You firing the shotgun on hard would have killed you. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's interesting. Okay. Let's... Alright. Main elevator activated. Y'all fuck off. Uninhibited by gravity. Okay, so the shotgun would have killed me. What about other weapons? Like, would firing the pistol have killed me? Already did that. Do producers in Japan have some TNA quota to meet? What is the explanation for so much booba? Any thoughts? The game market, the Asian game markets are very, very different. I actually talked about this a couple nights ago. They have been completely and utterly consumed by mobile gaming. Like, mobile gaming is far and away the largest demographic for gaming in the Asian markets now. And the people who consume mobile games are far and away predominantly bored salarymen, like killing time on the train or on the toilet or something, which has led to this incredible spate of like sexy gacha games. And unfortunately, over time, that is just like bled outward into the rest of the market. As sex sells over there, a point of not putting it in does impact sales. Yeah, it's very unfortunate, but the Asian gaming markets absolutely do not have. Well, I can't say this for certain. I wanted to say they don't have the level of diversity that we do in the West. It could just be that the level of diversity is not acknowledged. Like there are certainly women gamers and gamers of all walks and interests, but they're either underrepresented in some way. The gaming market very much heavily caters to gross women. Gross old men just like me. I think in a market with more diverse interests represented and more progress made in gender equality and representation, it's not as big of a deal. The problem is it's absolutely overwhelming at this point, as evidenced here. There is literally no reason for Resident Evil to have boob physics. Like, absolutely none whatsoever, and yet here we are. I've had this thing sitting in my inventory the entire game. I feel like it's time to actually use this thing. I'm very thirsty. I don't want to see Boo where there's zombies. At least they didn't put them on the zombies. I'm always... What was it? Was it the intro... The title sequence to Zombieland with the zombified Las Vegas strippers? That is burned into my brain. I was laughing so fucking hard at that. Oh yeah, the Dead Island. Man, I feel like everything around Dead Island was just like so incredibly weirdly gross. Alright, let's go down this elevator and see what's what. Oh. I don't have anything quick. Dying Light was a lot more fun. I always meant to give Dying Light a try. It looked like a Zambi game that I would have enjoyed. Jump kick was what kept you playing. The elevator is working.
Jill.
Hey, I know you.
You could have at least waited up for me, you know?
You told me to go ahead. You told me to go ahead. That's cool. Full on WWE dropkick. Laboratory B4. B4 what? There's something incomplete. What are these? Of course, they put a stack of shotgun shells down here. Dying Light made you feel kind of like you were in danger. That game at night was legit scary. Oh yeah, didn't... It was either the zombies went like super set... Barry? Barry? Barry. I think we lost Barry, chat. I think Barry's a little too nervous about this next part. Barry's scared of the boob jiggle. Dude, maybe he's trying to emulate it. Running from unkillable enemies and having to parkour was terrifyingly satisfying. It's pretty funny. Okay, come on, Barry. It'll be fine. Hang in there, buddy. Ooh, fancy door. I know him too!
Wesker!
Thank you, Barry.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything. I hear that his better half and 2 lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
Wesker, you're pathetic.
Well, you shouldn't worry too much, dear. You'll be free of all this anyway.
Why eliminate stars?
Believe it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
You're just a slave of Umbrella.
Smart girl, but I think you misunderstand me. The things you mention are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry.
You gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of Umbrella.
You and Umbrella took
I've
his
never heard
family.
Wesker so casual.
Oh.
Ow. I mean, he's still a
Umbrella.
fuckface, but come on.
Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella.
That chuckle was great.
I just used Barry for my personal interests. Though
Hey,
both
there's
you
somebody
and
behind
Barry
you.
seemed to think I was following Umbrella's orders.
What? What are you planning?
I guess it's time for show and tell.
Ooh. Big cutscene.
It's magnificent.
For the sake of this thing.
You know, I hate goodbyes.
Ooh.
Barry!
Way to go, Barry.
Forgive me.
No, you're not to blame. It's Umbrella and Wesker.
Even if it meant my family, I couldn't bear turning my back on my friends again. Shit!
I really love that the ultimate combat organism has its heart on the outside of its body.
Damn it!
Jill and Barry together. In hell.
In hell.
You want a piece of me?
What?
He wants a piece of him.
Premature.
Premature.
No, Barry! You viral cultured freak.
I don't think you appreciated that, Jill. Oh god. Well, I guess I brought this thing for a reason. I just shot him in the dick. How is this place? Oh, this place isn't a loop. Ow. Are we good? We're not so good. That was not a good shot, Jill. Okay.
Barry! Barry!
Blew his T-dick off.
You're okay.
I get it, I get it.
Sorry.
The heart was just a red herring.
Careless of me.
His true weakness was his T-dick.
He's gone.
First, let's just get out of here.
Speedrun though, you just use the pistol. One mag is all it takes? Really? So is it different in the remake? Because that took 4 Magnum rounds, right? He has more HP in the remake, okay. Creature's too hideous to describe. She needs to compile experimental data. I'm sure there's something in here I need. And I'll use to release the alert emergence. Yeah. Okay. Unspeakably ugly creature. Did I have the option of just escaping instead of fighting him? Could I have just run off and left Barry to his fate? In the OG with Chris, Wesker shows him the tyrant. Chris laughs and Wesker's like, hey, stop it. It's the funniest thing ever. Right there, Chief. I guess that was it.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and
Wesker must have set it off. Let's hurry.
Okay. Do I need to go back for Chris? You gotta fight it? Okay. You said releasing all locks? Okay. Should go back for Chris? Yeah, okay. If that's the thing I'm actually supposed to do, I'm definitely gonna do it. Wilpoo, thank you so much for the follow. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Not a need to have, but a nice to have. Oh, like the critters at the end of Super Metroid. Change the ending. Probably the best ending. We gotta get our bro Chris out. He has so many boulders left to punch. Just think of all the boulders left unpunched in the world. By the way, can I save during this sequence? Or is that gonna fuck something up? Okay. Achievement unlocked. Story about the wait.
Sorry about the
Oh,
wait.
there's no timer yet. Oh,
So
okay, cool.
everything's taken care of?
Well, almost. Now let's get the hell out of here.
So if there's no time limit on the screen, there's no time limit. Okay, yeah. My face cam is not covering a time limit, so. Come on, buddy. We got places to be. Namely, not here. Oh, that's okay. That's where we're going. That's where we're going. So we need to go all the way back up. So we're gonna pass the save point.
Come on, let's go.
Okay. He's excited. Goodbye. I wouldn't want these herbs to go unused. That sounds amazing. I'm so fine. Check the Discord. Ooh, I'm definitely gonna do that after the stream. Okay. So, I'm sure we're coming up on the big finish here, right? And I've got all kinds of goofy shit in my inventory. So let's load up, shall we? Grab one of those blues. I'm gonna save. Actually, that had... Monster Hunter World fans have added like 90% of the roster of the game, I think, and Captain was like, bro, that's so cool. That should be January's community night challenge. Set up a bot for the channel. I'm far too lazy for that. It sounds like someone's volunteering. All right, I'm just gonna take all my biggest guns with me. Surely I'll be ready for anything.
Come on, hurry!
Okay, okay. Jesus. Oh, I should probably equip something.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate.
There's a mod at one point where you could play the other dolls and is Peter the cop. Oh, they left me a bunch of items. Oh, that's okay. I'm pretty good. Boys, you coming? Hey, Brad's still alive.
Contact me now or just give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Guys, you coming?
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate
The elevator isn't working. Better get the power back. The fuse unit is missing.
all locks.
What? What's this bullshit?
Destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
I can't carry any more bullshit. Okay, fine.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately
What an obnoxious thing to do.
and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. 3 minutes to detonation.
Okay, now we.
Damn it! We're almost there! Jill, you just get in contact with Brad.
No!
We can make it. Jill, ladies first.
Oh my
Chris!
god.
Would you let me have my moments too?
All right. We'll rendezvous at the heliport.
Yes, if there's one person in this series that needs his moment, it's Chris. Chris! Alright, now we have a countdown. What is this? Signal rockets? Okay. I guess we want to use them? Pew! Oh good, the boys are here!
Jill!
You made it.
Oh! Chris. I guess that was Chris's moment. This guy looks rad. Oh, hello. I can't fucking see him. Where is he? Fuck you. Oh, Jill. That's a really bad time to be doing that. I'm sure it's fine. It's like, I'm done with you. Ooh.
Jill, use it!
Okay.
Whatever it is!
No, 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 no. Okay, well, this could be a problem. Rocket launcher. Alright, I can see him. Okay, that was pretty rad. Splort. Fun fact, that fuse is there so you can't possibly softlock your game. If you don't trigger the cutscene with the rocket launcher, Super Tyrant is invulnerable. The fuse makes it so you always have an empty slot. Oh, that makes sense. That does make sense. Nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live. Never mind. Aw, Chris. You didn't do anything. They do the rocket launcher thing in a later game? I think... Don't they do it... Well, they do it at the end of RE4. Right? I know Leon ends up with a rocket launcher at the end of RE4. Although you don't have to use it there. I know that. And then don't they do it again at the end of one of the Revelations games? Chris saying like a kid who was told that Santa is not real. Did you get the rocket launcher in 2 for the Mr. X fight? I don't remember. I did it and I don't remember. Do you? Because I remember the Mr. X fight, you just had to survive for a while, but I don't remember how that ended. I think the Mr. X fight in RE2 where the rocket launcher doesn't do anything. I think it's something that they just keep referencing over and over and over again. Because I know they do it at the end of 4, and I know they do it in one of the Revelations games. Endings how to get. For the bad ending, you don't give Barry back his gun. Stronger than the standard Magnum. Barry can die at Elisa even if you have given it back. Same thing. Ending 2, don't save Barry or Chris. Okay. Exact same scene with the same camera angles, but the rocket does nothing. Ah. They keep showing scenes with Rebecca, and I had completely forgotten she's in this game. Oh, I bet those scenes with Rebecca are from Chris's scenario, aren't they? Yeah, because that's, yeah, her and Chris are talking.
Jill, you did a fine job.
Did I? Press button. That took me 9 hours, all told. I killed 76 creatures, used 328 rounds of stuff, 24 ink ribbons, 19 health items. RA2 PSX had a bug where the rocket fires the cutscene for killing the tyrant doesn't happen. Chris gets Rebecca, Jill gets Barry. Okay, I gotcha. Press button. Jill has a new costume. You got a closet key. Change in the dressing room. Cool. I did it! I finished Resident Evil. And I had just over an hour to spare, which means if my internet hadn't been shit on Tuesday, I absolutely would have beaten the game that night. This game has a shit ton of unlocks, really. I noticed there's a once again option. OGRE games are super hard to play for losers such as me. What's up, Emerald? Didn't see you sneak in there. Oh, nay again. Oh, nay, John. Rocket launcher, Chodai. Oh, we did it. We beat the original Resident Evil. Popped in just in time for the fight. Oh, good. Nice. I'm glad you can make it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I gotta say, this was pretty neat. It's been a while since I played the Resident Evil 2 remake. I remember that one. I was like, I just had universal praise for that. Like, I love the Resident Evil 2 remake. I thought it hit all the right notes, in terms of horror, in terms of pressure, in terms of game balance, and all of that. The first night that we started this, I started on, I guess, what's normal difficulty, and I really wasn't enjoying it. Honestly, it felt way too restrictive to me. So that first night, we kicked it down to, I guess, easy, and that's what we played through the game on. That I liked. That I felt worked a lot better for me. It's still, like, overall the game is still a bit kludgy and a bit backtracky compared to the Resident Evil 2 remake. I mean, this one is a much older remake based on a much older game, so I think that's very understandable. It's like Mega Man 1 compared to Mega Man 2 in a way. But it is fun, and you can see a lot of what kind of like branched out and evolved in the series from this. Solid, does have its flaws, adds a layer of polish. RE1 was a maze, it was always going to be a maze. Yeah. And I'm sure it's a good thing overall that they didn't change that, because that was it seems like that's something that's elemental to the original Resident Evil. Pistol that can hit enemies on the sides of you, an infinite rocket launcher, tons of costumes, a harder difficulty, the one dangerous zombie mode, and invisible enemy mode. That is a lot of modes. That is a shocking number of alternate modes. I had no idea. And that's really cool. That's really cool that they give you so many ways to play through it again. So I think this is your all-time favorite remake in terms of content. They literally took away one room and added so much. Well, not having played the original Resident Evil, I certainly can't compare. But just as a game, it's definitely a game from a different era. And from my perspective, just, you know, having played this and previously having played the Resident Evil 2 remake, if they were at all similar games, the originals when they came out, I feel like the Resident Evil 2 remake probably went further in terms of modernizing and making it like generally appealing. But this one, I think, as long as you understand what you're getting into, this is a really neat experience. Room on the first floor, they merged it with another. So yeah, I'm glad we ended up doing this. Fury, I'm particularly glad that you requested this, because this ended up being pretty neat. I don't know if or when I ever would have gotten around to this. It's funny that I, like, when I was younger, in like high school and college, I was one of those nerd kids that was really, really into zombies. But I never got into Resident Evil for some reason. I ended up on Silent Hill instead. Maybe part of that was the first Resident Evil game I played was Code Veronica. That might have been it. I want to make you play Jank. I don't often have the heart when I see it as a favor. I chose personal favorites instead. Well, it really worked out. This has been a very worthwhile experience. I'm very glad we did this. I wasn't. I'll be honest with you. I'll be totally honest with you. I wasn't sure the first night. That first Friday when I was playing it. I mean, when I was playing it on the higher difficulty, I was like, okay, we'll do one night of this, and that's enough for me. But I'm really glad that I kicked it down a notch and stuck with it, because it was a lot of fun ultimately. Silent Hill is darker in many ways, so you did yourself a favor. Thanks, emulators. I think it's just a different feel thing. I think ultimately I liked when I was younger. I think I liked zombie stuff for the atmosphere. I think I liked zombie stuff for the whole like post-apocalyptic angle to it. And it's interesting because the Resident Evil games never really seem to play that up. Like the zombie outbreaks are always contained in some way. I mean, even if it is an entire city, like in 2 or 3. And I think for me, I was more interested in like the greater ramifications of a zombie outbreak and what zombies would do to society, whereas Resident Evil seemed a lot more focused on like the spiraling storyline that it was developing itself. So maybe that's why I didn't connect with it back then. In 6 they did. In 6 you see a missile hit a city in China. I've seen a bunch of 6's story scenes and stuff. So yeah, they definitely got there eventually. But I mean, by the time 6 came out, I was over zombies and I was way off doing other stuff. So Super Great Friend just finished the RE4 VR LP, and I love every scene that Leon and Ada have together. Does it have like vision tracking? Is it just Leon staring at Ada's chest through every single scene or something? Did they do the gun kata? Yeah, I think with each Resident Evil game I play now, I'm more and more interested in it as a series. Like after Code Veronica, I was off it for a long time, and then I played Resident Evil 4, and I was like, okay, Resident Evil 4 is really fun. But my understanding, because I played Resident Evil 4 on the Wii, and by then 5 was out, I think. I don't remember when 6 came out, but yeah, I played Resident Evil 4, and I was like, okay, that was really fun. That was a really cool experience. But looking into it, it didn't seem like any of the other Resident Evil games really kind of captured the same magic. So I was like, okay, this is fine. I was satisfied with that. And then early on, like fast forward many, many, many years, early on in my streaming career, folks wanted me to do the Resident Evil 2 remake. And I played that, and I really, really, really enjoyed it. But there again, you know, I played that one, and I was like, okay, that was cool. So I was paying attention when the Resident Evil 3 remake came out, and it didn't seem to have nearly as positive reception as the Resident Evil 2 remake had. So again, I was like, okay, I've had my experience, I've had my fun, that was fine. But now I've been brought back with the original Resident Evil remake, and you know, despite some clunkiness, despite some antiquated design, this was really fun. So each one of these kind of makes me more and more inclined to like to get into the series. So we'll see what happens. Cutscenes are not all POV to avoid motion sickness. You've already played the 3 best. I played the 3 best ones. I mean, it's such a huge series because I mean, there's 9. There's 9 main games. There's Resident Evil 0. And then all the random ass side games and spin-offs and stuff of wildly varying qualities. It feels like the kind of series that you could base an entire YouTube or Twitch channel around. Just spend years playing all the different Resident Evil games in different ways and stuff. But hey, we did it. Mission accomplished. We finished Resident Evil. We've just got System Shock 2 to go tomorrow. Good luck with Jilly Vanilli. Thanks. Since you didn't play RE3 original, I think you'd like Resident Evil 3 remake minus the injured Jill boner the director has. Hey, I got through the Tomb Raider reboot several years ago, so can't be as bad as that. The last scene together is Ada steal the Plaga sample and jump off a cliff to land on a helicopter, blow up the base, and chuck Leon the ski keys, which have a keychain of a waving teddy. That just about sums the two of them up. I loved Resident Evil 4 so much. Resident Evil 4 has like the perfect tone. Like just an absolutely perfect tone. Did Lara get a ooh. No. No, definitely not. Okay. That went in a direction I wasn't expecting. But yeah, it's the perfect intersection of like camp and cheese and actual genuinely horrific shit. And I guess they just never managed to capture that ever again. Play Resident Evil 4 and then I played with Rapid Fire Train and it made it really fun. I was so impressed with it. Supposedly they're working on a Resident Evil 4 remake, right? Too bad the trainer doesn't work anymore. Oh, that sucks. That should just be something that's included in the game. People want to play that. Jill gets beat up like it's an 80s exploitation movie is one of my biggest complaints, if rumor is to be believed. Firing shotgun shells at hundreds of bullets per second. That sounds like something from I Divine Cybermancy. There's a mashup for you. I wonder if they'll ever go like really crazy with Resident Evil, like have like far-flung Resident Evil game, like a far future Resident Evil game, or like one set back in like the 1800s or something. They seem pretty content to just kind of like orbit their central storyline. They never seem to stray too far from that. You've seen 6? I mean, yeah. I've seen chunks of it, but it still ties directly into the main storyline they're going with. Has Resident Evil ever gone to space, or is it still behind Dino Crisis? Yeah, what I've seen of 6 does look pretty nuts, but yeah, I'm talking about like getting a bit further away from like this central timeline they're working on. How about we do an on the heels of Resident Evil Games Week where we look at Overblood, Countdown, Vampires, Cold Fear. I think the only one of those I've ever heard of is Cold Fear. Dino Crisis 2 does time travel. Christ. So there's a whole market of like Resident Evil adjacent stuff, huh? Games that were heavily inspired by Resident Evil but had to go with like dinosaurs or other stuff. Dino Crisis 2 is also an arcade-like shooter. Dino Crisis 2 kicks ass. That's right, it's also Capcom, isn't it? Okay. Important question, salient question. Is the Dino Crisis series available anywhere? Like, is it on the PS3 store, or would I have to track down discs? Resident Evil 3 Jill had a Regina costume. If I wanted to do Dino Crisis, how would I play it? Might need discs. Well, I can always look into it. Laptop is running hot, so I can't check anything on my blue screen. Okay, fair enough. I think we're gonna wrap early tonight, because I don't really have anything in mind that would be an appropriate follow up to Resident Evil. So we'll just hang out and chat for a bit, and then call it, so I can get some sleep and prepare mentally for trying to finish System Shock 2 tomorrow. I mean, there's all these weird fringe games that would be impossible to get a hold of. I don't know if Dino Crisis. I don't know how expensive Dino Crisis discs would be, but talking about some of the other games y'all have brought up, could do some Analog Pocket stuff. I don't know. I don't really feel like starting anything or like fooling around with anything right now. Super interested in Piece of Heart. Well, you're gonna be seeing a lot of it from next week. Are you gonna do System Shock 2 multiplayer with someone? It breaks the game. I wasn't planning on it. I did System Shock 2 multiplayer back in the day when around when it first came out, or when They first added multiplayer to it. Did it launch with multiplayer? I don't remember. But yeah, I did it with some of my friends in high school, and it was fun, but a very different experience from what we're doing. Dino Crisis 1 is at least emulated? Okay. Gothic Street. I'm going to repeat the sentiment that I had at the beginning of the stream. I really hope that for January's community night, January's Eurojank night, we can find a game that's as entertaining for y'all as Gothic is, but is actually fun for me to play. I know y'all really enjoyed Gothic last night. I found it very interesting, but I didn't find it particularly fun to play. So if you are on pins and needles about a Gothic 1 full playthrough, I wouldn't hold your breath. The Dungeon Crawler Fate. It's on abandonware site, so not legally. Supposedly Sony is revamping their PS Now, merging with PS Plus and adding an additional tier that's PS1, 2, and PSP games. Only just a rumor so far. Well, I'm not going to hold my breath for that either. Weird desync happens in a stream worthy. That's the whole deal, though. Stalker playthrough. How much is too much for a PS1 game on eBay for you? I would be willing to go like 50, 60, maybe 70. I spent about that much on a couple NES cartridges when I was collecting those. Cheapest you see is 36. That's definitely doable. That is absolutely doable. Came on your E-Machines PC back in the day for free. King of the Chief. You made that much in sound alerts when you're setting up the Pocket. That is true. That is very true. I will say about Dino Crisis 1, it is very difficult. Okay. Like normal difficulty of this, or like worse than that? Yeah, what would you compare it to? You can bleed in the game. Realistic bleeding. Harder. Okay. Is that from like really awkward combat, or is like the resource management like razor thin, or dinos are not easy to put down? Okay. Okay. Combat is weird and the enemies hit you very hard. Okay. Dinos are faster than this shit. Well, that's a good point. I guess they would be, wouldn't they? Velociraptors are not known to just shamble around slowly and moan. Zombie combat was very well suited to the ancient days of tank controls, but yeah, maybe dinosaurs not so much. What are some other... Y'all mentioned a couple like Resident Evil adjacent games that might be worth looking at. You remember when I sent you Blood Omen, like what month? Oh god. Everything blends together for me these days. Like I've been streaming so long. I've been streaming for 3.5 years now. I used to be able to remember exactly how everything was laid out. But since like a year ago, like I can barely remember all the games I've even streamed. So good RE clones are few and far between. Well, I didn't ask for good. Playable, kitschy, entertaining. Dino Crisis 2's prices are everywhere. Overblood might be a good play because it sucks a ton. Parasite Eve. Parasite Eve is an interesting game. I played most of the way through the original Parasite Eve, but I never finished it. I got to I remember subway tunnels. I remember there were subway tunnels, and I was having a lot of trouble with them. Overblood 2 is never localized. Overblood is pretty interesting for all the wrong reasons. Parasite Eve 2 is bullshit. Countdown Vampires. I have never heard of Countdown Vampires in my life. If I didn't trust you so, I would just assume that you're fucking with me. Oh yeah, you ought should play Countdown Vampires. That's a cool one. And then he should play like Target Werewolf Files. $140 used. I should probably start looking into emulation for this shit. Auto should play Power Slave. I put Power Slave on the vote, and it suffered like G did. Power Slave came in dead last on that retro FPS vote. So that ain't happening. Are you okay with Dreamcast games? Okay, here's the deal with Dreamcast games. I have a Dreamcast. I've streamed a couple things on Dreamcast, including some very unfortunately RE adjacent games, Carrier and The Ring Terror's Realm. The problem is I'm pretty sure my Dreamcast is dying. When we did Carrier, it was like I had the worst time just getting it to start up every night. And it wasn't the disc. The Carrier disc was in very good shape. But yeah, I'm pretty sure my Dreamcast is on its last legs. If we started up something, I wouldn't be able to guarantee that we'd be able to finish it. No sailing the high seas? Dude. Someday I want to do Skies of Arcadia. But I don't know when that's going to be. Do you want my Dreamcast? I mean, I certainly wouldn't refuse. You don't have to send me a Dreamcast. Eventually, I mean, this is a long ways off because I've got a lot of stuff in the interim that I want to do and I want to spend money on. Someday I want to get an HDMI modded Dreamcast, and then I would really focus down on it. Then I would do stuff like Skies of Arcadia. So I'm kind of hesitant to invest in a new Dreamcast because I have these aspirations of getting one that's particularly well suited for streaming with HDMI out, but that would be a major investment. I would really have to commit to that. Send you Blood Omen in March. Really? That seems like it was so long ago. DM you sometime in the future, set another delivery. I was going to recommend a game that Atlas really swung hard for and almost wound up bankrupting themselves over. DM me if you pay me back through PayPal for shipping. Let's not do anything with that just yet. Because I've got a lot of stuff on the horizon that I'm planning, and I don't really have any space for a Dreamcast game or investing in Dreamcasts at the moment. Good, I'm lazy. I'll keep that in mind though. If I'm going to invest in a system, it's probably going to be an N64. Because I got that big old tub of N64 games that Cold Rolled Seal sent me that will need to get used at some point. Finally remember the name Makin X. I'll look that up. I think Chad and I decided on Nightmare Creatures or Chaos Legion. Oh yeah, I remember y'all talking about that. Do a stream of you learning Crusader Kings. That'd be good for a laugh as you break down crying. I am actually going to do so. Done with the Resident Evil. We'll finish System Shock 2 tomorrow night, hopefully. On the other side of these Game Boy games we're going to play, after Super Mario Land 2 and Final Fantasy Legend 3, I'm going to do some test nights before our next big game. I do want to do some management sims and stuff. I've picked up a couple over the last couple of weeks that I'd like to stream. I might pick up some more during the winter sale too. I've kind of been toying with the idea. We've never done this. And this is kind of a swerve from what we've been talking about. I've kind of been wondering if it would be possible to do like a full playthrough of like a builder or like a management sim style game. Like something that has like a genuinely interesting campaign. I wonder if it would be any fun to actually like play through one of those. Alternatively, if it would be fun to take something like one of the older SimCity games and just like set a goal, like trying to reach a city or a region of a certain size and spend a couple nights doing that. Should play Alpha Centauri. Ooh, don't tempt me. I love Alpha Centauri. And Alpha Centauri is story driven too. Alpha Centauri is probably the most interesting like Civ style game you can play. I feel like that would have us riveted. Folks that haven't seen Alpha Centauri before, oh man, this is actually really tempting. I hadn't even thought about that. I haven't thought about Alpha Centauri in a long time. I might do that. That's actually a really good idea. Would you rather a game you'd probably finish or a game you think is fun for a few levels than be like, fuck this? I think in general, I would prefer games that I'm going to finish. We can certainly get a laugh out of games that I play for a little bit and then like dumpster. But if it's something that you're going to send me, I would feel bad for like chucking it. So maybe let's play it safe and do the one that I would actually finish. Visual novels. We've talked about doing visual novels before. There's like a cutoff point with wordy games where I'm just gonna get really tired of reading things, and then the other side of that coin, if we do a visual novel that's like voice acted, there's not going to be a whole lot of space for conversation. So yeah, I've considered it in the past, but I don't think it's something I'm ever going to do. I might experiment with it. We've done some visual novels for like variety nights and stuff. Like I took a look at Arcade Spirits a while back. And a couple little indie ones, and that was fun enough, but I don't think I'd want to spend like days or weeks going through one. Stream Danganronpa, I think I'd fuck off. That one's never been on my radar. I've never been particularly interested in that. Reading visual novels for stream is tiring. Can confirm. Did it with Nier Replicant's visual novel section. Very tiring. I mean, you've seen me during variety nights when we've had games that just have giant walls of text or really, really long notes, and I'm like, I don't want to read this shit. Recommend freeware visual novels made by people. Quality varies. Okay, the one exception to this that I can think of is Valentine's Day, like 2 years ago, maybe. We did 2 very short visual novels, and that was super fun. But those are both really, really clever. They were not conventionally structured visual novels. I can't remember the titles of either of them, unfortunately. Once I have my taxes done in my hands, I'm gonna send you Chaos Legion. Jurassic Love, Jurassic. What were those? Curious about Suda51's early visual novel games, the Silver Case and 25. I have a Silver Case, actually. Somebody gifted me the Silver Case. That's something we could take a look at sometime. Maybe I should put that on the list. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to subject you all of this. Chaos Legion is hard, but Devil May Cry hard, so with a little skill from practice you'll get it. Wait, no, it's not the silver. What was... Somebody sent me something. What was it? No, it wasn't that either. That's weird. I could have sworn I had the Silver Case. Maybe somebody just said like I should check it out sometime. Anyway, gang, I think we've hit the end of the chatting portion of the evening. Cast Legion is a game I think you'd want to look up summons you get post stream to see the hidden what they are best at thing. Okay. Well, once I get into it, I can kind of get a feel for how much research I want to do on it. But yeah, we did it. We finished Resident Evil. I feel very accomplished. I feel very satisfied. We've done everything in Resident Evil. We never need to revisit it again. It's done, 100% complete. I'm just trying to piss you off. So yeah, schedule. Tomorrow night, streaming on Sunday. We will be finishing, presumably, System Shock 2. I'm going to do my damnedest. Then on Monday, back on the good old Analog Pocket, good new Analog Pocket, we're going to do Super Mario Land 2 on Monday. And then from Tuesday, we should be starting Final Fantasy Legend 3. And then we'll be doing that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Monday to Thursday is going to be our progression night. That's where we're going to be doing our big stuff. From here on out, Fridays, indie variety of some sort. It may be a proper indie variety night. It may be a look at a brand spanking new indie release. It might be The Wheel. It's been a while since we've had a The Wheel night. We might be looking at a game jam. Who knows? And then Saturdays from here on out, always going to be the power hours. Guaranteed power hours once a week. It has been far too long since we have felt the gentle embrace of the pages of Nintendo Power. So we should be getting back to that a week from tonight. Want more haunted PS1 demo disc? We do need to check out the Madvent calendar. So we need to check out the Madvent calendar, and we need to check out Dread XP's Dredge the Deep game jam. Let me see what I can do in terms of schedule. Let me see where I can fit those in. But yeah, we'll work it out. We'll do something. All right, gang. Let me find somebody for y'all to raid, shall we? Been a year since that's N64 Mushroom Body Horror game. It has indeed, and we need to check the new one to see if there's anything like that. All right, well, our dear wonderful friend Echofar is up playing Bloodborne, so I'm gonna send you his way because I will never ever pass up the opportunity to raid Echofar, even if I can't stick around because he's playing Bloodborne. I haven't played Bloodborne yet, and I do eventually want to play Bloodborne. So, oh god, Souls games. Too many things to do, chat. How am I supposed to play all these games? How can I hold all of these games? I don't know. We'll work it out. We'll figure it out. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night for System Shock 2. Until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.